The time we have on earth is just a drop in the bucket. No matter how long we live, it will never compare to eternity. Our lifespan is short, almost seemingly insignificant, but that is far from the truth. Every moment and every breath is crucial in paving the way to our eternity with or without God. Tomorrow is never granted, but this understanding does not take precedence in the lives of many. Instead, the worries of this world and the pleasures it has to offer hold more weight, distracting many from receiving fulfillment and purpose, leading them to a lifestyle of steep highs and deep lows, where in the moment it seems worth it, but afterward, regret and misfortune follow. This is the consequence of following the flesh and living a lifestyle devoid of God. When we choose to live our lives according to our standards and do whatever it takes to satisfy our desires, the result is only at best a moment of relief, but it always leaves us craving for more. And as our appetites grow, we must consume more and more to satisfy our desires. This pattern isn't something new. It's similar to addiction, and it's a result of trying to do the impossible by attempting to fill a God-sized void with perishable things. In the Bible, it says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." This is the first of the Beatitudes, which are simply conditions that are followed by a promise of blessings for those who put their faith in Christ. The first blessed condition requires one to acknowledge their lack and realize that they have nothing to offer God. It is only then, when we recognize that we have nothing, that we gain everything. This is because when we turn to God and truly understand our helplessness outside of Him, it's in these moments where His power shines the brightest in our lives. He will fill the void, and He will lead you to a life filled with inner peace and joy. And this is something the world cannot give or take away. But this freedom starts with humility, because without humbly submitting yourself to God, and without truly accepting your emptiness, the work of God will be hindered in your life. We have been given a choice either to serve God or to serve something else. In this, God will not force His will on us, but He will show us His truth and leave it to us to decide whether or not to put our faith in Him. Choosing God will lead to prosperity and hope, but it requires us to face the truth about ourselves, that we are nothing without God, and that we are created to serve Him. If not God, then we are bound to serve something else, and that will lead to our destruction. Imagine God as the vine, and us as the branches. A branch can only survive so long disconnected from the vine. At first, it may look healthy and well, but eventually, the branch will wither and die. It's only when the branch is connected to the vine that it can receive the nutrients it needs to survive and produce healthy fruit. The same goes for us in our relationship with God. Although submission to God is not always easy, it is always worth it. It's only through serving God where we obtain our true purpose for living, because He created us in His image to display the love of Christ to those around us.